There was about 5 times in this match where it seemed like, oh, we finally got the upper hand, we finally won, and then boom, we didn't. Typical anime. But with what happened at the end of last episode with the dimensional slash, I don't know if it was just the animation, but you literally saw him cut in half. This episode's called End of the Battle, End of Despair. Is it actually finally over? What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with Black Clover, episode 50, the final 2 episodes of opening 4, from what it seems on my notes. Opening 5 should be starting on episode 52. I am very excited. This underwater temple arc, this whole thing, learning more about magic, learning more about the Eye of the Midnight Sun, getting deeper with Asta, forming more bonds, getting to know way more of the team members. This has just been a fantastic arc. I can see why a lot of you guys loved it, and a lot of you keep saying, just wait, it only gets better. So I'll take your word for it. I'll be here eagerly waiting. Just like I am for this episode, I am so ready to watch this. But remember, if you guys want early access and full length to this show, all the other shows I'm watching, Danmachi, Haikyuu, soon to be Jujutsu Kaisen, check out that Patreon down below. Links are always available to you guys. If you guys want to support me, and Patreon's not really your thing, if you guys could just leave a like and a nice comment, it really does help me with the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed, join that Dapper Squad. Click that bell so you guys always know exactly when I do post my YouTube videos, and then follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter at DapperDarius. Thank you so much. Let's hop right on into this though. Black Clover, episode 50, End of the Battle, End of Despair. Fatal blow. That means Vetto is dead. That cut in half was not just animation. Dark cloaked dimension slash. If you're not dead after that, nah, he's dead. That's just fucking dope. No despair happened here. We had a little earlier in the fight, but oh my god. Alright, we get the stone, right? Because we, even though the game took a complete left turn. Yami Sukihiro. Thank you. Thank you. I am gonna miss Kahono and Kiato. Something tells me Nero already took it, because Nero booked it way, or like 5 episodes ago. See? Oh, how did I knew Nero would have taken it already. He took the last one. He obviously, you know, these kind of the anti-birds can detect magic and stuff. I'm so curious, and people haven't thrown, guys, stop throwing the little hints. I know it's like, I know it's obviously not a spoiler. People are always like, oh, Nero, wink wink. Nero, like, obviously Nero has some bigger point. There's probably gonna be some reveal that he's like some demon fucking lord or some, I don't know, I'm just saying. Well done. Thank you, boss. Appreciate that, Captain. Yep, he's exhausted. He's been running on pure adrenaline for like an hour. Same with Ghost. That shows you this fight. Yeah, let's get Kahono and Kiato healed up, and Kahono can heal all of us with her magic. Licked. I still want to know more about Fauna. Yep. They have like floating bubble IVs. That's cool. To get out of here? Makes sense. I wonder why Gray's embarrassed to be looked at. I'm sure we'll get a Gray backstory eventually. You guys did look really cool. Don't worry about that. Hell yeah. People gotta give their thanks and support. They watched you the whole time, all the amazing stuff you guys did. Arigato, Black Bulls! Hell yeah. That is true. They are the worst squad according to the numbers. That's my boy Magna. That's all you do it for as a knight, man. Protect these people. I mean, when you guys thank me about my videos, it's easily the best part of my job, so I have to agree. Aw. I do feel super bad. Someone did confirm that she was able to talk to her telepathically as well when I was wondering that a couple episodes ago. Actually, that's awesome that she can do that. These are some real ones. Heck yeah, we'll be there. Little underwater temple concert sounds good to me. Technically, I'll get the best seat in the house, Noelle. I'm the audience member. That's nice, little pinky promise. I'm glad Noelle made a good friend, and I really do like Kahono as well. Kiato has a crush. People were calling her the sea goddess when she did that sea dragon's roar. That's adorable. That's gonna be funny when he realizes she likes Asta. The woman's intuition. Kahono knows, and it cuts to Asta. Women always know, man. Men are so oblivious. It sucks. I hate being a guy sometimes. Oh, it's Vetto's body. Yami's giving prayers, or? Sounds like typical Asta. Aww. Somewhat of a headstone, somewhat of a grave. Even though we're enemies, still pay your respects. Still the honorable thing to do. He's a very empathetic character. Asta understands other people. Because he's gone through... I don't mean to pause it in the middle of this amazing little flashback, but I just have to say, I always love main characters that have understanding of their enemies. They know what's right and wrong, and they know what they need to do in order to keep the peace and to protect the people they love. But that doesn't mean they don't understand their enemy. You know, like I love Avatar: The Last Airbender to death, but you know, you never really understand Ozai. He's just Ozai. But like, to have some things, I don't want to say they have the same exact life, obviously, because they're very different. But Vetto and Asta both had very hard lives, and something traumatic happened to both of them. Whereas Asta said, I'm going to get stronger and positive, so I make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else I love. Versus the more vengeful side of Vetto and everyone else saying, you know, I'm going to take vengeance on the people who've caused the people I love so much pain. So with those, it also reminds me of Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. No spoilers for that, but it's just a very similar situation where something's horrible happened to him, and instead of getting angry and getting vengeful, which is by far the easier choice to make, they always take the higher path, which is, you know, be better, be understanding. You know, it's like, it's something that I strive for. I think a lot of people should strive for more in life, is to be able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, whether that be your arch nemesis that you're fighting on a battlefield, whether that be someone at school, whether that be someone at work. You know, it's being empathetic and understanding people's situations is just so much better, in my opinion. That's a bar. He's trying. Oh, he's feeling more despair than anyone. God damn. It is a very deep philosophical thought he's going into. I appreciate that. You'll drive yourself crazy thinking about stuff like this, Asta. Just focus on your dream. At least for now. I like Yami. He knows and is a lot deeper in thought than he ever puts out. He's a very complex man. He's a very complex man who's buff, smokes cigarettes, and shits a lot. I like him. It's been a minute since we've seen my boy Yuno. Oh my god, this is a throwback. Episode 1. Oh, this is episode 2 when they made that promise, right? This is after the fight, yeah. Man, I miss Yuno, bro. I want to see him again. It's been a minute since we talked about being the Wizard King. Make everyone you love happy. Crawl from the mud, no matter where you came from. You can do anything you set your mind to. I always love a genuinely wholesome rivalry. A lot of people do say their rivalry is better than Naruto's. I'd have to admit that's easily. Like, that's just toxic Naruto. That's what I like to hear. She can keep him trapped in like cotton like that? That is one of the most powerful binding spells I've seen. Hell yeah. It's the attitude I like to hear. Aw, she can still, that probably hurts and it's probably strenuous, but she can still hit that song. The classic underwater god song. Everyone join in. Aw, that's nice. I like how all of their family has that super long hair too. That's really cool. That was nice. That was a great wrap up to this arc. How it started with that song too with Kahono. That's real nice. Man, I was not expecting to like the underwater temple like that much at all. That's crazy. Oh, god damn. Even though this whole arc has been like this, and then we're finally getting over that climax, we're starting to, you know, let down, get the good feels back. I was still just so enthralled in this episode. I didn't write down a single thing, which sucks. But wow, Vetto is dead. Absolutely loved the scene with, it wasn't really a funeral or a burial or anything. I think Yami, I don't know. Yami's definitely complicated. I can't even begin to fathom what he was thinking. I think I'd understand what Asta was thinking as well. It's, like I said, it's very similar to Demon Slayer in that aspect to me, which is like, you know, even though these are very hateful creatures, these are vengeful creatures that murder and just attack people, they're also flawed and very, you know, distressed as well. Like, they are not perfect, and you know, they definitely go through it. And I love that line where he was like, even though he's Vetto of despair, you know, he might have been the one who despaired the most, because when you think about it, one, he hasn't killed anybody, which does also, you know, it's a great callback to him as a child. He was so scared for the loss of life for that bird. He seemed like one of the most gentle-hearted, kind children out there. And then obviously you can change after something's happened to you, but he still somewhat retained that nature, you know, like Oh man, it's just so that is one of the deepest moments in my opinion of this show, which I just appreciate. I always love shonens that can go deeper. That's why I love Hunter x Hunter so much, because it goes deep, but you know, I appreciate when Black Clover can do it as well. Nero, so curious about him. Is it Nero or Nero? I'm pretty sure it's Nero. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've seen him. I won't lie, you know, before he jetted off when we first got here. But he brought the stone to us, which he did the same thing in that when we fought those ice guys in that first village, where we lost the mayor, RIP. But I still am curious about him. I love that flashback, seeing episode 2 with the promise, Asta and Yuno, how we're gonna get better, protect the ones we love, make them happy. I love that song at the end there with Kahono trying to like wrap it all up, being amazing. She couldn't really do it, so Kiato and everyone else jumped in to help her. Somewhat brought me to tears. That was, I mean, it's a great song. We've heard it multiple times. Damn, just fantastic episode. I love the friendship between Noelle and Kahono, and you know, having people thank them, the Black Bulls, for what they've did is probably a change of pace, and it's probably an amazing feeling, which it seemed like it. And this is overall feels good, fantastic episode. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me get a like. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you guys currently are not. Check out that Patreon for early access and full length. Follow me on all the social medias. I'll see you guys in this next one. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.